Hello, everybody, and welcome to Galactic Reiki Distance Healing Wellness Wednesday. I am your host, Guru Dan. There we go. What is today? Today is April the 19th. It's Wednesday. I like Wednesdays. Disclaimer. All right. Disclaimer. Reiki energy does not attack anybody. It doesn't attach. It's a very loving energy. It's a healing energy. It's a valid portion of creation. It's an energy that some people have become attuned to and wield the healing Reiki energy around. I am one of those persons. People are attuned to different kinds of Reiki. There's a Sui Reiki. That's the primary one. There's some other side portions of a Sui Reiki. And then my Reiki has also a Galactic energy signature. So my attunements were through a channeled being and attuned more galactically, more primarily Arcturian. The Arcturians, if you weren't aware, were highly, highly, highly active and still very active in the human process and their healing, making sure that everything goes well. And they're still very active even today. So the Arcturian healing energy is very important. Is it the same as the Sui Reiki? Is all Reiki energy the same Reiki energy? That's a pretty good question. Kind of no. There's different energies have different aspects. So let's just say that these particular aspects that I'm attuned to are, they work well together. Let's just say they work well together. So what does that mean for me? What can I heal? I can heal humans, animals, pieces of earth, pieces of space, beings in space, from space, non-physical and physical. Pretty much everything, I guess. You could just say everything. It's everything. To what degree? Reiki energy is pretty interesting. The more you believe in it, the more it believes in you. If you really believe that, the energy is helping and working with you, then it is. And if you don't believe that Reiki does anything for you, then Reiki's if you don't believe in Reiki, Reiki kind of doesn't believe in you. Now, that might be a harsh way, and people might criticize me saying that, but it's kind of true. The more you believe in it, the more you allow it to just be a thing. And if there's a benefit in it for you, then take it. But if you take it and there's not a benefit in it for you, then you don't have to force a benefit. And that leads me to another thing. Some people say, I didn't feel anything. I didn't sense anything. I didn't feel anything at all. And it's okay. You're not required to feel anything through a Reiki session. Now, let me explain how that works. If you don't feel anything, that means that you were perfectly already in tune to it, that you didn't sense anything this way or that way. But if you're in a lower say, frequency range, say you're feeling pretty sickly, and then maybe after a Reiki session, because of the higher energies, you feel a little bit better, you might say, I felt something. I feel a little different. So you may or may not feel anything, depending on your alignment with the energies. I don't know where everybody begins in their particular alignment. Some energies I read, great big red flags, and other times other energies are so subtle I don't pay any attention to them. I pay attention to the ones that stand out. But if you come to one of my sessions and you go, I didn't feel anything, that doesn't mean that something didn't happen. It just meant that you were so resonant with it already, you may not sense it. And other times, people feel great big things. But it's not required. You may or may not feel anything is the main point. I know it's a heck of a disclaimer, right? It's hard to explain this stuff. Some of this stuff isn't simple. These are my healers. This is my blue calcite healer. This is my strawberry quartz healer. They both have different aspects. They help me. I don't know. I like them. So they're my buds. And I've had these just about the whole time I've been doing Reiki. So they help hold energies for me. I do things for them. They do things for me. All right. I guess that about explains everything. And if it doesn't explain everything, send me an email. But I'm going to get started here because stuff needs to go on. All right. So things to be mentally aware of. We are in a 3/4 moon. It is a dark moon. The new moon's on the 26th. So we got another week of inner work to do. There are 4 planets in alignment today: Saturn, Pluto, Mercury, and I can't remember the 4th one. Lots of energies going on, lots of work going on. So if everybody will please get comfortable, close your eyes, leave your eyes open. You can sit comfortably. You can lay down comfortably. You can recline comfortably if you are a physical being. If you're a physical being, get comfortable. If you are a non-physical being, maybe envision yourself somewhat stationary, if there is such a thing in non-physicality. Kind of find a comfortable space where you're not too wobbly one way or the other, and just kind of be stationary for the purpose of connecting into the collective. You know what I mean. Everybody take some deep, relaxing breaths. If you are a physical being, if you are a non-physical being, or you do not have a rib cage, just imagine or envision the pulsing process that we call breathing, the incoming and outgoing of the energy pulse, the pulse that we all use. If you've ever been incarnate before, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never been incarnate before, just tap into universal consciousness. It'll tell you what it is. But everybody tune into the same pulsing, breathing, relaxing, inward energy flow, outward energy flow, and we can all get into the same space. Once you feel relaxed, please envision a golden light. This golden light may enter you from any direction, usually through the crown. Imagine this light wells up within you and all around you. This golden light may have different tints or hues. It might be a greenish gold. It might be like an olive gold. It might be a yellow gold or an orange gold. It may be a more brownish gold. The tint is your personal flavor to it, as long as the golden light is there. But if your golden light has a hint, a tint or a hue, that is just for your particular vibrational range. So if you are sensing the gold, you see the gold in your third eye, but your gold has a tint or a hue to it, that's just for you. Imagine that you breathe in the golden light, exhale the golden light. The golden light is within you and without of you. Hazara, hazara. Oh. Darapesa tu money. Okay. Hazara, hazara. Darapesa tu money. Within you and without you. This light comes from source. It comes from wherever you got it from. It comes to serve you, to be with you. It's a part of you. It's always available. Let me get started. Here in a couple of minutes, or halfway through the session or so, or halfway through the event, I'll go over the names. I'll take some time out for the names that were posted last week that I did not go over last week because they were posted while the event began, and I didn't get back in time to see the names, but I'll add those names to this week. Okay. If you have come for healing for yourself, please envision yourself in a well state, in a healthy state in your mind's eye, a happy, healthy you that doesn't know illness or doesn't know disease. Envision that aspect of you in your mind's eye. If you're here for another person, please envision that other person healthy. And then I'm going to go again to the collage idea or the mosaic idea, where if you're here for multiple reasons, if you're here to heal yourself, heal a friend, heal a portion of Gaia, heal a nation, heal a portion of the earth, heal an ocean, then envision a little square or collage like where there's a picture of that ocean in a healed state. Envision that. If you're here for the other person, envision that other person in a healed state. Hold them, put them on your image board, your mental image board, yourself, your loved ones. If you have a pet, you're here to heal a pet. Envision that pet in a well state. Put them on your little vision board here. If it's a portion of Gaia, people want to heal oceans, they want to heal water, they want to heal farmlands, they want to heal drought areas. You envision the drought area lush with vegetation, with moisture. Envision a healed land, and you intention that land for the area that you're envisioning, because it reads your intention. If you're a physical being, do those things. If you're a non-physical being, or a less physical being, if you're an alien, and you're here for yourself, another member of your race, or another alien race, or another alien, envision them in a well state, a happy state. This energy can only be used for wellness. It cannot be used for harm. To use it for harm, to use this energy for harm, will backfire 100-fold. Just so you know. No shenanigans. Come through divine love and be divine love, and everything is fine. Because there was a question, so that got cleared up. Because there's multiple races, and they all, but my girlfriend's a Pleiadian, and my boyfriend's a Syrian, and all right, hold them in the mind's eye or the collective's eye. If you don't have an eye, hold it up to the collective, our group here. If you want to call it the Golden Light Collective, that's what we are right now. Divine Feminine saying something. One moment. He wants me to give some attention to the divine feminine, the root chakra, the pelvic area, grounding. Some of the divine feminine isn't grounded as well as it could be, and if they were grounded better, their healing would speed up a little bit, be a little bit more efficient. All right. We'll address that shortly. Thank you for coming. And even though I say divine feminine, and even though there are masculine portions represented in the video group here, there are still divine feminine portions of that masculine, just like the divine feminines that are here have masculine portions of them as well. So just because I say divine feminine does not mean that it's only for women. When I say divine feminine, usually it means that's the majority of the side that the energy is coming from. There's also masculine mixed in, but it's mostly feminine derived. But that doesn't mean that it's just for women. And that doesn't mean that it's just for humans. And it doesn't mean that it's just for animals. And it doesn't mean that it's just for non-physicals. I know you all know what I mean. I'm preaching to the choir. But for those that don't understand, just because it says feminine doesn't mean it's just girls. And I shouldn't have to explain that anymore. So, okay. Last week, we surrounded ourselves with gold, and then let's do that. So your collage, your mental collage of the beings and things and places and animals and non-physicals and things that you're holding on your mental vision board, all the things you wish to be healed, surround that with your golden light. So imagine a source of that golden light. So you stay your golden light, send out a piece of your golden light to engulf your healing collage vision idea so that you are surrounded in the golden source light. Your collage idea is surrounded in golden source light. Take a few deep breaths like I just did. And really ground into the idea that you're surrounded in this golden source light, and your collage healing idea is surrounded in golden source light. And let that anchor into your physical awareness with the deep breathing. That out. If you will note, it doesn't matter what disease or ailment or affliction or sickness or whatever your person, places, animals, things, beings are allegedly, whatever label they're allegedly suffering from, the label doesn't matter. Oh, how are we going to heal their cancer? Because you're envisioning them in a well state, that state of well-being, that state of wellness. You envision them healthy and happy, where they know no illness. It doesn't matter If they have cancer, if they have MS, if they have leukemia, doesn't matter if they have hypertension, doesn't matter if they have, doesn't matter what the label is. You're envisioning them in a well state. Those things don't exist in your image. But that's not reality. No, we are creating a new reality, a reality of wellness for our loved ones and loved things. We're doing something different. Disregard whatever reality you've been presented. We are presenting a new reality. We are presenting a new energy for them to be able to latch onto it and take it, and they can accept this wellness should they so choose. They can also decide to go down a much deeper, darker road should they so choose. Through unconditional love, we offer this, and they can accept it or not. But at least we make it available. And that's what we do here. This is important because a lot of people are suffering because they don't know the wellness that they desire is available to them. They can't get from point A to that point B. What we do here is we offer point Bs. We offer this point B perspective to our well self, to our well friends, to our well animals, to our well earth, to our well non-physical friends. We offer this well-being, this part B, to all things we care about. We come together in this co-creation to elevate well-being to those who may not get it otherwise. This is important. This is not sitting on the sofa. This isn't just armchair spirituality. We are creating a giant vortex of well-being for all kinds of being, people, places, and things that were not available 30 minutes ago. Take a deep breath. Let this all sink in to those who need it to sink in. And let this bring comfort to all of those that already know. One moment. Really? There's some kind of Arcturian Council of Light. I'm not sure of their numbers. It's some kind of collective. They are happy with what's just been said, and they are happy with what's going on here. And they are offering an amplification to our energies. Okay. Thank you, Arcturian beings, for your amplification offer. I believe it is agreed and accepted. Thank you. All right. Something from some kind of fish collective. I'm not making out the geographical region. With a certain specific species of fish is asking that we give attention to healing a particular set of waters that they use so that they can feel better. Okay, fish. Whereabouts are you? Irrelevant. They're just in the waters. Heal all the waters. Offer a particular frequency that helps assist their waters that they are in. Okay. Oh, you have a serious problem. Oh. Okay. Please come to your observer selves for a moment and observe yourself back into the golden light. Become aware of your golden light. Be aware of the golden light around your healing vision idea. And for a moment, on the other side of that, whatever life you've experienced so far, whatever journeys you've been experiencing so far, you might have a little vision of what you think what a perfect life might be, or what an enchanted life might be, or what a perfect scenario might be for your life, like an ultimate life, like whatever that is. Abnormally abundant in all things. You have everything. If everything was just perfect. And on the other side of your healing vision collage, on the back side of that, envision this happy, healthy life. And just look at that for a moment and add a little bit of your own energy, of your personal energy, your preferences of what this wonderful life might look like for just a moment. Now, some people might say, I already lived a pretty charmed life. Yeah, you might be. But there might be something you would prefer a little better here, a little better there. Focus on these preferences and put them in this space behind your healing vision collage. Maybe it's a sailboat. Maybe it's a sailing lifestyle. Maybe it's a more traveling and comfort lifestyle. Maybe it's a traveling lifestyle where you get to stay in 5-star hotels only because 4 stars don't exist in that particular reality. Or what if you're a non-physical being and you think, maybe I'd like to have a few more non-physical friends, or maybe I'd like to connect more to some other collective, and maybe I wonder how much fun that collective would be. So you might envision the joy of that collective that you envision if you're, say, a non-physical being. Just whatever your charmed life idea might look like. And set it there. And hold it there for a moment with a little bit of unconditional love until it just kind of floats there. This charmed life and all the things that might be in it, all the nice people, all the cool stuff. And then take a piece of your golden light and surround that idea so that your golden light surrounds that, its entire circumference. It's permeated within and permeated without. So you have your golden light, you have your healing vision, collage, vision board, light, and you have this enchanted idea surrounded in golden light. And just hold these ideas. Just hold these ideas fresh in your awareness. Just hold them there for now. Look at all this well-being that you're connected to. Look at all this healing that you're connected to. You have yourself, you have loved ones, pets, things, stuff. You have an entire world of energies that you're healing right here. An enchanted life. How you are right now. Right now you're not ill. Even if it's for a moment, that's a one-moment victory that you didn't have yesterday. Oh. You are all these things. You are the illness. You are the wellness. You are all these things. Multidimensional beings. All of you. Some of your enchanted lives are very dynamic. Swirling, bustling with blessings so abundant it's almost scary. Ah! Glorious. Now that you've created the enchanted life vision and you see the space, become aware of the space between your enchanted life vision and your healing collage vision. And there's a little cord that ties those two together of a kind of golden, electric, almost looks like a lightning bolt, but very tiny, kind of iridescent cord that holds them together. Just envision something coming in, something neutral, something with love. Just snips that cord and sends it off into all of creation. Just set it free. Set that idea free. Surrounded in its golden light, set it free. Let it flow. Let it flow back to source. Let it go and let it flow. Release it. Say, I love you, enchanted life. Go manifest. Set it free. Set it free. Then come to your healing vision board collage with you in a well state, your loved ones in a well state, your pets in a well state, physical, non-physical pieces of earth, whatever you put there. And there's a little golden cord between that vision and your golden light. A little cord, little golden cord, kind of like a little piece of iridescent lightning in there. And bring in a neutral item and just snip that cord loose and set that healing free. Set your healed self free, your healed loved one, your healed pets, your healed earth, your healed ideas, your healed relationships. Let that go. Let it float away to source. Take that message to source. You're telling it what you want. Let it go. That light is going to stay around that idea for a really long time, weeks, months. A lot of loving energy there. A lot of well-being there. Begin bringing your awareness back to your physical body. Yes, there's a golden light around you, and we're going to leave that golden light there. Kind of sideways infinity symbol thing going on here. Leave that golden light there. Just leave it be. It's just source energy filling your energetic field with love. We don't have to disconnect from that. We can leave that all right there. Just let it be. Just bring your awareness back to your physical location, your physical body. If you're not physical, bring your attention back to your primary non-physical cores. You don't really have a body, but you do have a core of energy. Bring your attention back to your cores. If you're physical, bring your attention back to your physical body. And if you can, find a little space of gratitude that says, thanks for this interesting experience. Thanks for the enchanted life. Thanks for the healing vision thing. Thanks for this co-creative sacred space. Just thanks. It's cool stuff. And then bring your consciousness to yourself again. Bring your consciousness back to the comfort that you were, whether you're sitting or laying down. Go, oh, I was comfortable that whole time. And I'm going to begin to disconnect. But before I do, I'm being reminded of the names that were given. And there's a couple of others that need my attention just shortly. Give me one moment, but you all please relax and bring your awareness back to yourselves again while I do this thing. Really? Okay. That was funny. Evidently, the Arcturians like that little. I thought that was interesting. Oh. If you need to shake the energies off, you can shake them off. I separate the energies between me and D, me and D, me and D. I separate the energies between me and D. Oh. Ooh. Give it all to Gaia, give it all to Gaia, give it all to Gaia. I envision like this little vessel comes up out of the earth and Gaia's right there and she just, boom, this great big like stew pot comes up and I just put all that energy in that pot, put it all in there. All the energies, even ones I don't know about, just kind of collect them up and put them in this pot and then just kind of covers it up and then Gaia takes that energy and makes cookies or something with all that stuff. I don't know what she does with it, but she does good stuff with it. Yeah, I know, something back there, huh? Oh, but that's not a... Okay, well, if you need to linger a little bit, I don't mind. Just don't get in the way today. All right. That's an okay co-creation. Yeah. Wow. Still some unresolved stuff with that divine feminine grounding thing. I don't know what's going on with that, but it wants to be like a two-parter, so I think I'll address that again next week. How is everybody? Is everybody here? Everybody here enough? All right, good deal. Thank you for letting me do that for you. Thank you for letting me be your guide. Thank you, beings who came, non-physicals, because there were some that weren't here before. So that's kind of neat. Announcement. I make these videos available on YouTube so that other people can have access to the energy. Is it the same when you're not here? You get kind of secondary energy. There's still an awful lot of energy there. There's a lot of things to think about, a lot of things to do, a lot of interactions. You might even have extra interactions. If you want to share them, leave them in the comments. I put the Galactic Reiki Distance Healing website on there as well. You can find that on, well, website. It's Facebook, the Facebook page where I base all of this from. My PayPal information's there in case you'd like to donate, or if you are a part of a group that supports people like me who do stuff like this, you're welcome to make a donation. What else? Galactic Reiki Distance Healing Wellness Wednesday. I do this just about every Wednesday. Sometimes I miss a Wednesday. I've been doing these on Zoom because Facebook Live hasn't been working out for me. We really like the quality of the Zoom. So if you like the quality of the videos, you might think about Zoom. I'm seeing Zoom come up more and more in more places. So I'm really happy that's going on. But for now, I will say so long. Thank you for everybody's support. The people that are here, you don't have to leave. I'm just going to stop the recording. So if there are people who would like to be part of the after chat, come join in on Wednesdays on Zoom. Until then, namaste. I love you and see you next time.